hinihingi na nga to sa akin eh. Actually, sobrang hinihingi na nga to sa akin eh, pero ayoko lang kasi hindi ko pa nare-review. Hey, what's going on, class? My name is Addy, and welcome to another episode of Advapes. Today, I'm going to introduce to you a light, slim, rechargeable closed pod. This is the Vladdin X. Ladies and gentlemen, this was sent to me for review by Sir AJ Ho of Denkat. So huge shout out to you, sir. Thank you so much for sending me review units of Vladdin X. I truly appreciate it. But class, this is a reminder that we're gonna do this the Advapes way. Constructive, informative, and honest. Vladdin X comes in a white box with all the necessary information regarding the product. A huge nicotine warning in front of the box. Then on the left-hand side, 550 milliamp hours for its battery capacity, two 3.2 ml plugs, 1600 puffs, that's what they're claiming, two plugs, which is menthol and tobacco. On the right-hand side, we have the color of the device and the two flavors of your pod. When we open the box, we are greeted with a few items. The micro USB cable, two plugs, and the device itself. No manual or any paperwork. We will get into that later. The plugs come in safe with its silicone caps to avoid possible leaking during transit or storage. Also, two notches are on the side so you can have it safely installed and in place. Something like this. I think you can see that. So there are two notches within the side. There. Then we have the main body. Mine came in Sasha Gray. Space gray. When we check the device, the micro USB plug is at the bottom and a light indicator on one side, then the Vladdin branding on the other. So this is the micro USB socket port, and then there's the Vladdin, and then there is the light indicator at the middle of this device. Since there is no manual inside the box or any paperwork, I had to observe how the lighting works because I don't know how. I tried to look it up. There is no manual online. So in my observation, the lighting works in three ways. First, when plugged in, the light indicator is a solid blue. When you remove it from the plug, it's going to flash 3 times. Now, this is just an observation, but I don't know when to tell if it's fully charged since I don't know if they don't have any manual or paperwork, but it will flash 3 times and the light will shut off. I think that means the battery is fully charged. And last use case when the lighting works is when you actually puff from it. Look. See? Alright, so what is the performance of Vladdin X? And to tell you honestly, class, this is my first pod in a long time. I've had pods before, but this was like the first releases of pods where everybody was not sure of how pods should go. So this is actually a surprise to me. So let's do it with their juice plugs first. Their tobacco is your usual caramel sweet tobacco. A little bit muted yung taste to my liking, but adequate. May lasa siya, pero I think it could be improved a little bit further. But it's adequate. It's fair enough. Now, their menthol, on the other hand, I'm actually using their menthol plug right now, guys. I'm not into menthol, but I'm using their menthol plug right now. It tastes like sweet Mentos. Guys, ang sarap. Ang sarap ng menthol niya, and I've enjoyed it. I honestly can't believe that I didn't try menthol first because I'm a pastry user and their tobacco was meh. So. But their menthol. If na-try nyo na yung ice tubig na juice before, oh shit, that's one of my all-time favorite juices of like forever, right? Yung ice tubig. Dang, it's really close to that. Ganun yung lasa ng menthol niya, and it's actually really good. It caught me off guard. It surprised me. Mas na-enjoy ko yung menthol ni Vladdin X, and it's really flavorful for a device this small. Sobrang sarap ng menthol nila. Airflow is a little tight. It is restricted, yes, but not too restricted. The draw, yung paghigop, because it's draw activated, you're not pushing any buttons here. The draw is really smooth. I haven't experienced any lag or delay with my time using Vladdin X, and I've actually used this for several days now, starting last week. So around 5 days, to say the least. Now, What can I say about the nicotine of the plugs? Well, the nicotine is really good. I really think that they're using high quality nic salts for this. 50 mg for ml, that is more than enough for me, I think. And I don't usually puff often when using the Vladdin X because I get satisfied right away. It's that good. Now, what are the points for improvement that I think Vladdin can improve on? Well, first one, add a manual. Add a paperwork on how the charging works. It's just easy. Like, print something, add it on the packaging, because I just don't know how to tell if it's fully charged, and first time users might have difficulties or troubles when buying this kit. Second is their plugs. Ngayon, madali ko siyang tanggalin, but there were days na pasmado yung kamay ko, or pawis, or basa, or kakagamit mo lang ng plug, and mahirap siyang tanggalin. It just actually slides off of your fingers, so just be careful of that. If you don't want to mess up like removing your plug, just wipe it off a little bit first, or wipe your hands first, and then just try to remove it. But I think those are the two things that I found that Vladdin can work on. To be honest, I'm really satisfied with this baby. Like, this, actually, I've been using this more than my vape in the past couple of days, because it's really handy, it's really convenient, and it's just amazing for me. Now, who is the target audience of Vladdin X? I can think of three. First use case is you're a smoker and you're thinking of trying vaping for the first time. This is for you. The draw is much like drawing from a cigarette, except that it's not a carcinogen, except that you're vaping, not smoking, and it gives you good nicotine hits. I mean, not nicotine hits. It gives you good nicotine. What do you call that? It just gives you good nicotine. If you're a smoker and you're afraid that vaping won't cut it, you should try this. 50 mg per ml, it's actually adequate, good enough if you are switching to vaping. Also, the flavor is really good. So that's the first use case. The second use case is for people or vapors who are into closed pod systems, na ayaw na nila maglagay ng juice, ayaw na nila magpalit ng coils, ayaw na nila magpalit ng OCCs, because you're just buying off of plugs and then plug it right in. No pun intended. Pero ganun siya ka-convenient and ganun siya kadali. Alright, so if buying plugs is, and your resources is not an issue for you, you should go try this one. Truly amazing experience, guys. Try their menthol. If you are a traditional vapor like me who uses devices like this and gusto mo ng backup, because say for example you're attending an event, you're going to a party, you're attending a wedding, and bringing something like this isn't really convenient and comfortable, I think Vladdin X is your go-to. It's hinihingi na nga to sa akin. Actually, sobrang hinihingi na nga to sa akin, pero ayoko lang kasi hindi ko pa nare-review. So, it's really amazing for me. I think, I truly believe that it's value for money. Because according to Sir AJ of Denkat, wala pa siya sa market dito sa PH. But to me, so yung pricing niya, it's just not existent yet. Wala pang estimate. So, possibly, sabi ni Sir AJ, malaki ang chances na mas mura. Sobrang mas mura to compared to its competitors like Rel X. Yun pala ang panalo na eh. I mean, with this performance, 1,600 puffs. 1,600 puffs per plug. That's amazing. Now, overall, I give Vladdin X my approval. It's light, compact, rechargeable, and most importantly, pang-apat, effective. It gave me the satisfaction that I wanted to taste, I wanted to feel, and the flavor of their menthol is truly amazing. Also, there are a number of flavors that you can choose from. I'm gonna show it right now. These are your flavors that you can choose from once na na-release to sa market. Class, this is freaking amazing. It's just actually like really effective for me. I've been using this more compared to my mod on a daily basis. Kasi sobrang dali niyang i-store, ibulsa, sobrang convenient nito para sa akin. Now, we are giving away 2 of these. So, sa lahat na nakapunta or nakaabot sa stage na to ng ating video, maraming salamat. Meron po tayong paraffle care of Sir AJ and Denkat. So, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, share this video, i-like nyo yung page ng Vladdin X Sales, and i-like nyo yung page ni Denkat. Nasa description box yun lahat. And then, pagtapos ka na, comment present sa baba. We are going to draw the winners for this next week. I still have 2 of these, so 2 winners tayo. Copy? Copy. Class, this is my first device review of 2021. I hope that marami pang dadating dyan and marami pa tayong parapol. Marami pa tayong paraffol. Alright? Class, this is truly amazing. Once again, my name is Addy. Comment present if you're done. Class dismissed. Cheers.